What's up, my friends? How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. I hope you're loving yourself, and I hope you're loving the ones you're with, man, because that's what it's all about. Today, we are talking about a movie from 2025 directed by Paul Stephen Mann called Shiver Me Timbers. Before we get into this Popeye exploitation film, hit that like and subscribe button for me, guys. This was just something. Let me just tell you about it. So, when things are registered and trademarked and copyrighted and all that, there's like a limited time after the creator has passed away before it becomes public domain, right? Mickey Mouse just had it happen. Popeye had it happen recently. And so when that happened, everyone that ever wanted to can now use those images, likenesses, all that kind of stuff, right? And here recently, there has been this plethora of Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie horror films. There's Screamboat Willie. And there have been several Popeye horror films, including this, Shiver Me Timbers. There's been Popeye the Slayer Man, Popeye's Revenge, like just some absurd Popeye films, horror films. This is no different. So the story of this is Olive Oyl and her brother Castor and their movie-loving friends go to this once-in-a-lifetime camping trip to see this meteor shower. And they go deep into the woods, and there's this old sailor man that is fishing out there, and a little meteor gets in his pipe, and he smokes it, and the next thing you know, he's this crazed, jacked up, mutated Popeye the Sailor Man. And he goes around, doing what the serial slashers do, killing all the campers and all that stuff. And it's not a good movie by any stretch of the imagination. I didn't even commit the actors' names to memory. The director's only there so you guys can look him up and see if you want to see any more of his garbage. I mean, it's not a good movie, but there are some interesting things in this film that I think actually worked. There's a scene where, Popeye, he smokes his pipe, his little corncob pipe he's got, but since this one's so big and jacked up, he rips a dude's leg off and turns his femur into his pipe, and I thought that was hilarious and appropriate. And the special effects in this are all CGI. Popeye's face is CGI, it's not well rendered, it's very generic and stupid looking CGI. The guy who plays Popeye, he was... I'm guessing he's probably a big gym bro. And then they have this stupid, whatever CGI face they have on him. It just looks dumb. He doesn't really look like Popeye, but it's like a likeness of Popeye. The kills are absurd. And like I said, they're all mostly CGI. There's a couple of good practical gore effects in here. There's a couple of them. But mainly it's just CGI nonsense that isn't worth the nickel that they put into the machine to generate it. I mean, it was not good. Like I said, the acting, terrible. I didn't even commit any of these people's names to memory because it was that super phony, super forced acting where people are just reading the lines that they've committed to memory with no emotion. They're just like a computer, just repeating it verbatim, right? And I'm pretty sure some of these special effects were AI anyway. It was just, I appreciate what they were going for. You want to take a beloved character and turn him into some homicidal maniac. That's cool. Do that, man. But if you're going to do it, don't half-ass it. Do it all the way. If you're going to do it with some money. Get you a Kickstart or a GoFundMe or something, right? Get you some money and don't rely on the computer-generated stuff. Pay for the practical effects. If you're going to go independent and you're going to make a movie, make a movie. Don't rely on this green screen CGI nonsense. Get you some real cameras, get you some real actors, right? And do your job the right way. Because I saw the potential in this. The story of this reminds me of the movie Undead. If you've ever seen that, it's from back in 2005. It's an Australian zombie flick, but it was fun. It was over the top. It was preposterous, but it was good. It could have been fun. It was preposterous, but it wasn't good, right? I didn't enjoy what I saw, but I finished watching it because that way I could share with you guys what not to watch. I've also watched Popeye's Revenge, and we'll talk about that at another time. It is equally as bad, but at least Popeye looks like Popeye, right? So that's it, you guys, for Shiver Me Timbers. If you've seen it, let me know what you think in the comments section. Thanks for stopping by and talking with me for just a few minutes about some movies, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button on the way out for me. And as always, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. Peace out, my friends. God bless you, and I will see you soon.